Hello everyone! Welcome to our step-by-step tutorial on how to use Palou for a blood donor search. When emergencies strike, every moment counts. Connecting with donors quickly is crucial, and that's the core feature of Palou. Today, we'll simulate a real emergency with my dog, Apollo, and walk through all the steps to connect with a potential donor. Remember, please only create a blood donor search on Palou if it's an actual emergency. Earlier today, I took my beloved Apollo to the vet. Unfortunately, he has severe anemia and needs a blood donor by tomorrow. The doctor recommended using Palou to find a donor. Luckily, I'm already registered, so I log into my account right away. On the dashboard, I double-check that Apollo is selected as my current pet. Then I navigate to the Find a Donor page. There, I click on Create Request. This short form is designed to gather all the essential information for the blood donor search process, ensuring no crucial detail is overlooked. Be sure to input the requirements provided by your veterinary professional. It's recommended to add a picture of your pet to your search, as this is what potential donors will see. You can use the preset profile picture or choose a new one by clicking on it and selecting a file from your Explorer. Next to the picture, you can choose how you'll support the donor. You might offer to cover any costs they incur, like transportation. You can also offer to pick them up by selecting the donor transport option. Since I have a car, I'll offer both to pick up the donor and cover their costs. After that, select the urgency level for finding a blood donor, from urgent to 2 weeks. If you might need multiple donations over several days, you can set a longer time frame, like 1 week. In my case, Apollo needs a donor by tomorrow, so I'll select that. Next, I need to specify where the blood donation will take place. Some donors prefer certain clinics, and all potential donors need to know the location. So it's essential to provide this information. I'll select the university clinic in my city. Now, I can add a message that will be displayed in my search. Here, I can include additional details, use emojis, and share more about Apollo's condition, the urgency, or any other relevant information. Let me write a quick note for potential donors. To find compatible donors, I need to select the blood types that can help Apollo. Since this is his first transfusion, the vet said both positive and negative blood types are acceptable. So I'll select both options. By default, Palou sets a search radius of 100 kilometers for finding donors. This distance is manageable for me to pick someone up, so I'll leave it as is. The default minimum weight for potential donors is 20 kilograms, which is a bit low since Apollo weighs 55 kilograms. The vet advised me to find a donor weighing at least 30 kilograms, so I'll adjust that parameter. The age range for donor candidates has a reasonable preset, but the vet mentioned the donor should be no older than 8 years. I'll quickly adjust that. Lastly, there are some default checkboxes ticked for standard donor requirements. Since the vet didn't specify any changes, I'll leave them as they are. Now, I need to confirm that this is a genuine emergency and that other users will be notified through Palou by clicking the confirmation checkbox. All set. I'll click on Start Search and the process begins. Palou will now automatically contact all potential donors meeting the requirements for my search, and I'll be notified as soon as they agree to help Apollo. You can view a summary of your search under the Find a Donor tab. This summary includes the creation date and time, how much longer the search will be active, where Palou will share the search, the vet location, required blood types, and your personal message to potential donors. As soon as a potential donor accepts your request, their information will appear here, and you'll receive an email notification. This way, you can reach out to them immediately through Palou Chat. Now, let's switch perspectives and see what it's like for a potential blood donor who might be able to help Apollo.
Hey there, I'm Arthur, and I live in Munich with my dog Rex. I just received an email from Palou, which means Rex might be a good match to help in an ongoing emergency. Let me sign into my account and take a quick look. Alright, here I am on my dashboard and I see there's a new notification. Let's click on it. It looks like it's related to an active search. Indeed, I see an active search for a dog named Apollo on the Save a Life page. Let me just minimize the sidebar. Alright, it looks like the search will be active for about a day. Palou's matched Rex with a score of 9.7 out of 10 as a potential donor for Apollo. Sounds promising. Hovering over the score reveals more details about the match. Plus, it seems the recipient is willing to cover any expenses for the donation and even offers to pick us up. Let me take a quick look at the message. Alright, Jessica and Apollo, let's see if we can lend a hand. Just a quick scan of the details. It looks like Rex can indeed help out, so I'll go ahead and accept so Palou can connect us. Alright, I just heard a notification bell and there's a new alert. Looks like I have a chat session waiting. Let's jump right into it. Oh wow, that's super convenient. Palou has already sent a nice summary of Rex's details as the first chat message. Let me add a quick note for Jessica and see how she responds.
Awesome. It looks like someone's available to help Apollo. Let me check my notifications. There's a new chat session waiting. Let's open it right away. Rex seems like a fantastic match from the details shared here. I'll reply right away and suggest a quick phone call. I'll share my phone number so we don't waste any time. Apollo's life is on the line. I'll share my phone number too so he can call me directly.
I just heard a new notification, Jessica must have replied. Let me check. Yes, she shared her phone number. I'll call her right away. Hey there, it's me Arthur again. We just came back from the clinic and Rex was able to donate blood for Apollo. It feels great to know we may have saved Apollo's life today. The vet also checked his blood and general health and Rex is in really good shape, which is great to know. To wrap it up, let me quickly update the last donation date on Rex's profile, so Palou knows he should not be a donor for the coming 3 months. Alright, I've updated Rex's last donation date. I'll keep the donor toggle on since Palou's system is smart enough to know when to reach out, and Rex will be available to help in the future. Since today went so well, I'd be happy to be notified more frequently when we can make a difference, so I'll adjust that in my donation settings. All set. Now Palou will reach out anytime there's an emergency where Rex or any of my other registered pets could save a life. The other settings look good for now.
Hi, it's Jessica. I just got back from the clinic. Apollo received a life-saving transfusion today, and I'm so relieved. The vet said we don't need another donor for now, so I'll go ahead and close the search on Palou. Here, after clicking on Finish Search, I can let Palou know about the outcome. I'll open the drop-down, select Rex as the donor who helped us, and add a quick message for Arthur below. That's it. The search is now finished. It still appears on the Find a Donor page, but now the title is in past tense, and no further actions can be taken. If needed, I can always create a new search. That's it for today's video. In our next video, I'll dive deeper into how Palou identifies the best donors, share top tips for creating an effective blood donor search, and explain how the donor score is calculated. If you'd like to join our community of lifesavers by registering your pet as a donor, or if you're in need of a donor, sign up on Palou today.